Hey everybody, Shama32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the first episode of season 5 of Red Dwarf. This one is entitled Holoship. Season 5 already. Apologies for not doing one last week. You've seen on my community tab, I've been experiencing quite a bit of dental pain. Like I couldn't do like half an hour ones at first. Then I was able to do a bit of like Classic Who and What We Do in the Shadows, and that was pretty much it. Like, it was terrible. I still experience a bit, but I think it's more like if I tilt my head down for too long and stuff like that. Because last night I managed to get through almost 2-hour film. I believe it was. I had technical issues, so I'm not quite sure. But that was only yesterday, the Studio Ghibli film. So, fingers crossed, I should be alright for this. I got something else I want to record after this. I haven't watched it in a month. I need to record another. But yeah, apologies if you see me wincing or anything like that, because none of my luck now. If I've said all that, I'm gonna start hurting, aren't I? But yeah, apologies. Oh, I missed this last week. Like where I was feeling like, because like pain makes you feel down and like shit and all that kind of thing. I could have done with watching an episode of Red Dwarf. It just comforts me, makes me think of home, growing up, and it just makes me laugh. It makes me happy. I love Red Dwarf. Now I'm going to say, because I'm watching this off the DVD, the season 1 to 8 box set DVD with just the episodes. The menu's really simple. It literally just says subtitles on, off, and then the names of the episodes. Nothing more than that. I saw the name of the last episode of the season, and I'm like, even with my bad memory, which is atrocious, I'm fairly certain I can remember what episode that is. So I'm very excited for the last episode of this season. I am super excited because I believe unless I'm mixing things up, which no, my luck, I am now. It's one of my favorites, so I am super excited for that one. Now, off the top of my head, I don't remember what this one is. I might recognize it as soon as I start, which I've done with quite a few of these episodes where like I've been like, I don't quite remember this one from the title. But hopefully once I get into it, we'll get going. The last episode is the last season. It was interesting. It was very funny. Rimmer got really into playing a live version of Risk with all those wax droids, wasn't it? Yeah, some of those wax droids. Ooh. There was quite a few on the bad side that I didn't want to include. Like obviously people put Hitler. Not gonna. Oh, hopefully that doesn't get muted by YouTube. But I don't know what gets muted by YouTube nowadays. I really don't. But there was worse there. But then we had the Elvis one and Gandhi, and oh my god, him making Gandhi do press-ups was hilarious. And what Lister saw through the window of the prison cell. What happened to Winnie the Pooh? I agree with him. That's not something anybody should ever have to see. No, oh god, just the thought of it. Horrible. It's really sad, but horrible. But oh my god, the smeg ups for this season, or that season, sorry, were hilarious. Especially for that episode with Chris Barry sat down at the table doing like Kenneth Williams and stuff like that. Oh my god, I love it when he does his voices. Absolutely brilliant. And I'm excited to carry on going. I love this show so much. It really makes me happy. But we're going to get going right now. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, red bars across the top and bottom this time. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I recognise an image. I definitely recognise an image. Mr. Flibbles is very cross. Okay, I recognise that bit of Rimmer then.
Oh, my darling, don't. This isn't the time for sadness.
Oh, Lister's crying. Not sure if Brighton's enjoying it.
Crazy old world frozen
Aww.
itself. It doesn't matter. None of
Cat's falling asleep by the looks of it. Rimmer does not like it.
Oh, my darling, you're wrong. We're
Okay.
always together.
Oh, he's eating he's chewing on his hair.
Do you think
Aw.
they'd ever get back together again? I don't know. Pardon? I don't know.
Oh, Lister.
I thought it was the worst pile of blubbery schoolgirl mush I've ever been compelled to endure. I consider it an insult to my backside that it was forced to sit here growing carbuncles.
Lovely, isn't he?
It wasn't in the least bit uplifting. It was totally unbelievable. Why would he give everything up for a woman he's never going to see again?
Because she loved him, and he would have that forever. Isn't that right, sir?
Oh, lovely. Love the jacket, Cat.
All the stuff with the ducks all getting into trouble, that was great. Then it all went black and white and I fell asleep.
But, sir, that was the cartoon before the main program.
Oh, I was wondering what the hell.
Well, it's true. A simple carpenter's son who learns how to do magic tricks like that and doesn't go into show business? And when he was carrying that cross up the hill, any normal, realistic bloke would have mule kicked the guy on the left, clobbered the one on the right, been over that green hill and far away before he could say Pontius Pilate.
With that amount of people around him?
Why do I feel like somehow you've missed the point?
A lot of time he does. He overthinks it or underthinks it. That made sense in my head.
Am I the only sane one here? Why don't we drop the defensive shields?
A superlative suggestion, sir, with just 2 minor flaws.
Okay.
1, we don't have any defensive shields. And 2, we don't have any defensive shields. Technically speaking, that's only 1 flaw, but I thought it was such a big one, it was worth mentioning twice.
Look at the size of those sequins on his jacket. What the hell was that? Whoa. Okay.
Rimmer, what are you doing?
What is he doing?
Incredible. It's beautiful.
It's not registering on any scale. Mass velocity.
What is it? Whoa. What the hell? A Holoship. Okay. Whoa.
They've taken Mr. Rimmer. Sir, they've taken Mr. Rimmer.
Oh, no shit,
Get out of here before they
Sherlock.
bring him back.
Oh, Cat. Whoa. Oh, that's the image I recognise from the finale. Yeah.
Nirvana Craig.
You touched me. You touch. How's this possible?
Is in Tarship.
I love her.
You're all holograms, even the ship?
Salut.
Salut.
Okay. That looks so cool. So someone's tickled my throat now. God damn it, I can't win.
Floor 3125. Sports and sexual recreation.
His face.
Well, what do you do when you want to have sex?
Well, we go for runs.
In fact, it's a ship regulation that we all have sexual congress at least twice a day. It's a health rule.
Twice a day? That's more than some people manage in a lifetime. Well, I mean, some people, sad, lonely people, find that people just aren't attracted to them in that kind of way.
Here it is considered the height of bad manners to refuse an offer of sexual coupling.
Oh.
Well, people have always complimented me on my good manners. What a ship!
He's going to be in heaven here.
So are relationships. These are outmoded concepts for us.
But what
Okay.
about love? Surely people still fall in love.
That is a short-term hormonal distraction.
Okay. Why do I feel like this is like a trap for him?
There is no risk of disease or pregnancy. That is why in our society, we only believe in sex. Constant, guilt-free sex.
This sounds like a trap for him. This doesn't feel right.
Well, I say let's break out the laser cannons and give them both barrels.
An
No.
adroit suggestion, sir, with just 2 minor drawbacks.
No laser cannons.
The project was in its initial phase when I left the solar system.
Okay.
Ships of no mass or volume able to travel as super-light
That's
particles,
pretty-
tachyons, through
Really cool.
wormholes
Actually,
and
it's
stargates.
very cool. Sorry. Different fandom.
Hollow crews are legendarily arrogant. They despise stupidity wherever they see it. and they see it everywhere.
Hang
Okay.
on, I'm getting another energy emission.
Thanks to
Legend.
one series, 4,000 mechanoid, almost burnt out. Give it maybe
Lovely.
3 years. Nothing of salvageable value.
Well, you're not going to touch him anyway.
Chronological age, mid-20s. Physical age, 47.
Cheeky.
Listed to Red Dwarf. We have in our midst a complete smeg pot.
Thanks to Enlightenment, evidence of primitive humor.
The intruder seems to be blissfully unaware that we have a rather sturdy hollow whip in the munitions cabinet. Unless he wants his derriere minced like
Jeez.
burger meat.
Feel like he's lying.
History in 2 seconds flat.
Thanks to Enlightenment.
Oh, he's out the cigarette.
Captain Air Cool Platini, IQ 212.
Commander Randy Navarro, IQ 194.
Okay.
The second technician, Arnold Rimmer, IQ unknown.
Hey, you could play that off as a good thing.
So it should be, Mr. Rimmer. After all, it was designed...
This guy's voice sounds familiar. It's probably from this episode.
Every crew member is the top gun in his or her field. This
Okay.
is a ship, Mr. Rimmer, of superhumans.
Oh, dear Lord, I'd want to leave.
I've guided that ragamuffin ragtail crew of whacked-out crazies and hippie peaceniks through hell and back. If I gave the order, those guys would crawl on their bellies across
Really?
broken glass with their flies unzipped.
Really? I highly doubt it.
The Enlightenment already has a full ship's complement. The only way in
Okay.
is Dead Man's Boots.
You'll have to challenge an existing crew member. There are tests which test the entire vista of your intellect.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not so good at that, are
Every
you?
aspect of your mental capability.
Ah.
Your opponent's runtime would be terminated and their life force would be used to generate you.
Who will be my opponent?
Well, I'm sure our computer will come up with the most...
It's going to be Bubbles, isn't it? I'm sorry, I don't know her character's name in this. I'll call her Bubbles.
That was just unbelievable.
It's never been like that before. You make love like a Japanese meal. Small portions,
Okay.
but so many courses.
Is that a good thing or a... She looked like she quite liked that.
I hope you didn't get me wrong just then. That meant nothing to me. Truly less than nothing, really.
It meant something to her, I
We
think.
may as well have been playing tennis.
As it should be.
It meant something to her.
Don't suppose you fancy a tiebreak? I'm sorry, I must have seemed very ignorant. I hardly said anything apart from Geronimo.
Commander, some amusing news. Stochy has chosen you to meet our guest's challenge.
Thought so. Oh, dearie me. She does seem to like him, though. She actually... Maybe it's because she's somebody completely new.
Possible, but highly dangerous. These side effects can be devastating. You could be reduced to a gibbering simpleton.
Reduced?
I knew that was going to be a joke. Shit.
I want to have a position of authority on a scout ship exploring uncharted space. Lister, this is my one chance to seize my dream. To be with the winners.
So he wants to cheat.
Oft-told tale of the simple carpenter's son who went on to own the largest chain of pizza stores in history, Harry Beetlebaum.
Albert Einstein didn't spend the best years of his life picking out lumps of desiccated poultry from the end of his nozzle cleaner.
Lovely. He's trying to eat here. Remember?
I mean, you will be joining a society where you will be compelled to have sex with beautiful, brilliant women twice daily on demand. Now, am I really the only one here who finds that just a little bit tacky?
Probably, yes. You.
Well, quite clearly, I am.
Their faces.
You will have access to their knowledge, but your personality will have the power of veto.
It better.
If not for yourself, then for the poor officer whose life you will take.
Wasn't it St.
Yeah.
Francis of Assisi himself who said, never give a sucker an even break?
Well, if he
No
did so,
idea.
it was strictly off the record. The change is quite astonishing. But, sir, I feel I should warn you, this is not the pile of human wreckage we know as Arnold Rimmer. Prepare
His
yourself.
personality changed, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, dear.
Sir, we've received the coordinates. Perhaps we should be making tracks?
Cry 10.
Oh, dear.
Assuming, of course, we're not dealing with five-dimensional objects in a basically Euclidean geometric universe, and given the essential premise that all geomathematics is based on the hideously limiting notion that 1 + 1 = 2, and not as Ostermeyer correctly postulates that 1 and 2 are in fact the same thing observed from different precepts.
I love he's so talented. He's freaking brilliant.
Everything else is poppycock, isn't that so?
Really?
She's gonna know that he's cheated, right? She's gonna know this is a different personality trait because I think she had feelings
We don't
for
speak
him.
Mandarin, and we don't speak Satsuma.
Yeah.
I shall undertake both tasks simultaneously if it's all the same to you.
Mr. Rimmer, that is impossible.
Nevertheless, I shall attempt it.
Oh dear Lord. It's just obviously doing nothing. Oh dear Lord. It's gonna completely wipe everything once he realizes it's her, isn't it? Oh no. He's frozen. Oh no, Rimmer. You can do it.
This is an opportunity to be revived as a hologram and become a part of the crew. And the crew is you three.
In fact, I remember quite clearly last June, Mr. Lister had a pizza. You remember? Yeah. And you didn't like it. But then I poured curry sauce all over it, and he just didn't.
Okay, how is she on there if Rimmer's just got on there?
Now, as Hollywood have
Right,
told
my
you...
own mind's come back. You've got to help me.
Well, what happened exactly? Was it a slow deterioration in your own intelligence?
Literally.
Or did it happen in seconds?
Instantly.
I'm in the middle of the assessment. You've got to give me another mind patch pronto.
Can't, no.
There must be something you can do.
I'm afraid not.
But I'm winning. I'm so close. Who's this? I'm not even gone, and you're choosing my replacement.
We thought you weren't coming back.
How are they able to handle both of them? I know he's got his little bee thing. That's it.
If you make it through, maybe you'd like to have sex sometime next week? I'm free Wednesday morning.
I'm sorry, I'm busy Wednesday. I'm killing myself. Every time I look in the mirror, I see this. Only to me, it doesn't mean hologram. It means half-wit.
Aww.
This was a chance to be somebody. Somebody I liked.
I've never met anyone like you before.
Everyone says that.
She actually liked him.
So you won't give up. Okay? Okay?
Aww.
I cheated.
She actually really likes him. She's going to sacrifice herself for him. Oh no. Oh, she actually really likes him.
I won.
What?
My opponent withdrew. I won. I'm an officer. I leave tonight.
Oh no. I know he doesn't, but still. She withdrew.
But I just want to say that over the years, I have come to regard you as people I met.
See you, Smeghead.
Oh no.
Transfer.
I'm so glad I know. I know.
Here are your quarters, Mr. Rimmer.
But this is horrible.
There must be some mistake. These are Commander Crane's quarters.
Oh, didn't you know? She was your opponent.
Oh, he's so sad.
Welcome aboard. I trust everything's to your
Permission to speak, sir. I wish to resign my commission, sir. Flight Commander Crane has taken leave of her senses and fallen in love with me, sir.
Commander Crane is far too intellectually advanced to submit to a mere short-term hormonal imbalance.
That's why she withdrew from the challenge and allowed me to win, sir.
You tell him you cheated.
Perhaps you'd be kind enough to pass this note on to her, sir.
I understand your gesture, but really your resignation solves nothing. After all, the two of you will still be apart.
Permission to
It's the
return to
story.
Red Dwarf, sir.
Has she already been destroyed or is she going to get properly reinstated? I hope so. I can't remember. Fair play to him.
Oh, and sir, you're wrong. We won't be apart. We just won't be together.
I was going to say he's not going to like that. It's the film.
I cannot believe I just said that.
But he found someone that actually liked him. Oh. Oh, that's sweet. Ooh. Different. Okay, I've got to look for the commander's name. Jane Horrocks, yeah, okay. Matthew Marsh. Okay, God. No offense, I cannot read that text. Even paused, it's blurred. That moved way too quickly. My God. I'll have to look up on IMDb. I recognise the commander from somewhere. Probably from this. Probably just, I just probably remember his voice. Like, I remember his voice. His accent and all that. And Don Warrington, Jane Horrocks. She will always be Bubbles. She will always be Bubbles. Freaking love Fab. I'm watching it years, but freaking loved it. It was one of those other things that was just always on type thing at home. I loved it so much. She's so fucking funny. But Rimmer finally found someone that actually liked him. Like, I think maybe that she was okay with all that the no love thing because she hadn't met anyone. Or she met, everybody was of the same kind of thing. Everybody acted the same. But she met someone who wasn't as rigid in their thoughts, still wanted to believe in love, and it changed her opinion. But that was all right. Like, again, not my favourite, but it was all right. There were some good moments, like good guest cast and that. It was a nice Rimmer-centric episode. Like, he's just freaking brilliant. He's so bloody talented. Like, British Empire, he's good in. Like, I can remember the Tomb Raider movies with Angelina Jolie as her butler. He's just so freaking funny in anything I've ever seen him in. He's so talented. Yeah, I'm not... Like, it was an alright episode. It was an alright episode. It's just... It was a good Rimmer one. Not one that's like I've got to watch that again type episode. Like, oh my God, I love this one so much when it comes on type thing. But I do distinctly remember watching it. So I'm trying not to think of the last episode of the season. I've got 4 episodes between now and then. Got through those. I don't know what the other ones are. I'm excited though. It's like, I do remember this one. And I'm excited for the final one. So I'm hoping I'll remember all the other ones. I'm hoping so. I don't remember what titles they said. I'd literally just focus on the last one. I'm sorry. I'm very excited for that one. But yeah, sorry, that where I've paused it on the text, it's hurting my eyes. Look, I don't like it. It's just so blurry, but then again, it's from like TV resolution different and all that kind of thing, isn't it? Yeah, I'd love to know what you guys thought of this episode. Obviously, no spoilers from what episodes are coming up this season, and do not tell me about what episode the last episode is, just in case I'm wrong and I'm surprised. Or I want to get to the last episode of the season and hopefully be right. So please do not tell me. I'm so excited though. I'm so excited, but good thing, no pain. So hopefully that's getting better. I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't know. Maybe it's stress related. Clenching my teeth a lot. Probably need it seen to, but it's not as much of an emergency as it was. Hopefully, I bet tomorrow it's just going to be pure agony the whole time, no my luck. But yeah, that was good. That was good. That was all right. It was Red Dwarf. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. And hopefully, I should have enough time to watch the next episode of something else. And it's been a month since I've watched that, so I'm very happy. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys thought of this episode. If you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.